O great Lord of the other world, I beseech you to fill me with your spiritual wisdom. I have done what you have asked by bringing the blood of a male virgin, which was really challenging for me since I had to make up a different fake phone number for each of those I asked it from. However, I'm sorry to say I could not accomplish your second task. I could not sacrifice the one you have asked me to. Although I do agree the world would be a lot better without Scott Stapp, the lead singer of Creed. Now I implore you, O great Guru God, to give me the information that I seek.
Very well, pupil Deadly. I will grant you this request despite your slight insubordinance. Besides, I do still owe you one for the Kathy's dip recipe you told me about.
What did I tell you?
Oh, you have no idea, Jami. Your confection made the biggest hit at my last weekend retreat. All the other gods were so jealous. Thanks ever so much.
Think nothing of it, darling. Now how about that wisdom, Lord Gushy?
Oh, yes, of course. Well, first be sure to stretch at least 10 minutes before toning up your abs. If it's under 10 minutes, your glutes will strain before you do a single crunch.
And the thighs and calves?
I'll get to that. First, let's concentrate on the upper body.
Jami, what are you doing here? You're interrupting my morning aerobics. What's that, boy? Lawyers have come to repossess the cemetery? Oh, fiddlesticks, I better go check it out.
Very well, pupil Jami. I'll give you some tips on your benching. But first, you're required to accomplish a set of tasks to test your spiritual endurance. Fine. Your key lime pie recipe did win me second place at the annual Lord Bake Off. Okay. What's your max? Is that with or without the bar?
What do you think about these headstones, Matt?
Oh, yeah, they're nice. I think we get a good $200, maybe $250
What about this 7-carat necklace I found on a yet-to-be-buried corpse over there?
I don't know. That's maybe a gift for the wife.
Okay, we need to finish this Band-Aid up. I got a dinner lunch with potential juror number 9 at that rotating restaurant across the street.
Dinner lunch? What's that?
Where have you been, man? Where have you been? Forbes magazine calls the dinner lunch the new brunch dinner.
Oh, God. We live great lives, don't we?
You said it. You know, that reminds me. I haven't taken a picture with my good buddy in a while.
Good do it, John. All right.
And anyway, where were we?
Measuring stuff and appraising it, because we're lawyers.
Indeed.
We're lawyers.
And that's what we do best.
I've heard you guys are here to repossess the graveyard?
Well, then you heard right. Hi, I'm Matt Locke. This is my partner, John Johnson. And who might you be your delicious slice of banana cream pie?
I'm Miss Deadly, and I've lived here my whole life. Well, unless you count the time I was in service.
Oh, yeah, you served in the war.
No, but the veterans used to come into the strip club all the time.
What's with the accent?
Accent?
I thought you had an accent. Well, listen, Miss Doodley.
That's Deadly, honey.
Sorry. Miss Doodley. We're with the G-Men, and we are here, as I said before, to price the contents of this graveyard for eventual repossession. So the quicker you help us out, the sooner we'll be out of here, and we can get on to my lunch, dinner, meeting.
Lunch, dinner.
Well, Mr. Fancy Pants, I'll have you know that I'm with the G-Spot. And I'm going to have to make you leave before I make the introduction of tonight's movie for our audience.
But you mean all three of them?
You bet your britches.
Well, you in what army, Miss Doodley?
Now I'll tell you what army. Raoul, where are you?
Hey there, Jami.
Raoul, thank Karloff. We have a problem.
Hold that thought. I'm here to inform Mr. Johnson and Mr. Locke about how much the front statues are worth. Now, separately, they're worth about $300. But together, they form an equity that grows with each fiscal year. Now look at this bar graph I drew up right here.
Raoul, what are you doing? Tell those corporate lackeys to flake off. I mean, the one on the right has enough dandruff for it anyway.
Well, you know, Jamie, when Jenkins left to go be a servant in Buckingham Palace, he left me in charge of the cemetery.
Well, how could I forget? It was in the previous episode.
Well, he left me in charge of one more thing. This.
But, Raoul, there's nothing in here but a bunch of Tic Tac containers.
Out of all the things he left us, he didn't leave us the proper papers, just this.
So because of this, you're selling yourself out?
So are most of the tenants here, but I don't hold it against them. I'm just trying to help Mr. Locke and Mr. Johnson demonstrate protocol.
Hey, Raoul, buddy, what's eating you, pal? Listen,
Yeah.
I need you to do me a solid, man. I need you to dig up a couple caskets so we can appraise their current market value. We'd really appreciate it.
Margaritas.
Right, thanks, Matt. We need 2 margaritas if you could whip that up on the trip.
Strawberry.
Right, 2 strawberry margaritas. Thanks, man. I know you can count on you. You're a lamb.
Sure thing, fellas, but what does it mean when you call me your bitch?
Well, I suppose we have ourselves another imperial entanglement to solve, this time on Deadly Cinema. Huh, cuties?
Huh, that's the real trick, isn't it?
Connie, what's this around your neck?
Oh, this? This is how much those lawyers say I'll be worth when everything's taken away. But take this with a grain of salt there, Jamie, because this could be double when I stop falling apart one of these days. Loose soil, what can I tell you?
Brother. Oh, well, let's just start the movie. Maybe we'll find a way out before the end of the episode.
Out of sight. What are we watching, Jamie?
Well, this time we're watching... Oh, right. This time we're watching Devil Girl from Mars. Hopefully we can get rid of those devils soon enough.
But, Jamie, they're lawyers, not devils.
And your point is? Some lawyers have been sent by the government to repossess all of our homes here.
Correct. I knew those investments in a vast quantity of Tic Tac containers were a bad idea.
What was that, Jakes?
Say, why don't you try reasoning with Mr. Johnson and Mr. Locke? I find they respond to flattery very well.
Wait a minute, how do you know their names, Jenkins? I never even told you.
Jamie, what was that? I think I'm losing transmission. I'll have to chat with you later.
Okay. I roll double, so I get to roll again. And don't forget, Jamie, you still owe me $200 for my hotel and park place. And don't think, yes, because you're the banker, that you can keep taking out personal loans.
Sure, Lord Gushy.
Say, what's wrong, Jamie? You've only smiled once since we started the game, and it wasn't even a smile. It was a mild smirk when you got the get-out-of-jail-free card.
I'm sorry, Lord Poopsie. It's just these lawyer guys. They took over the cemetery. And I'm afraid unless we find those papers, the cemetery will be gone for good. And I think one of them stole one of my better bras. I'm guessing it was the one that whistles the theme to the sound of music.
I understand, Jamie, but maybe things changed for the better. Perhaps it's time to move on to bigger things.
You know, that's deep, Lord Gushy. Do you mean life has a bigger, better place for me elsewhere?
No, I mean, I think you should upgrade to a D cup, of course. If you're losing bras, it's time to take the inevitable step towards more or less support.
Well, it's your role, Lord Gushy.
Ooh, yes. I think I'm going to buy another couple of houses for Baltic Avenue first.
Hey, Jamie, we're going to need you to go in and open up that closet for us for some further inspection.
Yeah, and let us know if there's going to be any more skeletons in there, because we thought the last guy was kidding.
No skeletons. And no bras, either.
I don't know what she's talking about.
You're right on. All right. Yeah, me neither, John.
Hey, Shorty, you can either leave or roll Jamie's turn while she's gone.
Well, I'll tell you what, old man. We're going to play a game here, Oz. We're going to play the game of life. What you're going to do is show me around your place here, because I'm a lawyer, and I got some inspecting to do. Then again, I can come back later.
Well, we'll have the lawyers finish with their inspection?
All but one thing, Jamie. They want to inspect your coffin.
Not my bubblegum pink customized coffin. Over my dead body.
Great. Guys, I need you to understand. Guys, over here, over here.
But Raoul, I'm begging you. It's the one thing that matters to me, my most prized possession. Well, you know, that my secret shrine to Arlo Guthrie, but that's it. Don't let them take it away.
Hey, Raoul, buddy, please don't let them take my live worm collection. Every one of them was painstakingly taken out of my skull while I slept.
Look, guys, I wish there was something I could do, but I can't. Great Caesar's ghost! I got it! No, don't, wait, yeah!
Oh, Raoul. I think the pink coffin's next.
Right, we got the pink coffin, then we have the worm collection. Now, those worms are sanitary, right?
Clean every one of them with my tongue.
Great, excellent.
Okay.
Raoul.
Sure, guys, but first, let me show you a farewell to arms.
No, wrong one there, Raoul. This one's held by Staples.
Oh, sorry. Here you go. That's an arm.
Wait a second. The papers.
What?
With these papers, that means you guys have to leave us alone.
Yeah. Now give me that, you pervert.
You haven't seen The Last of Us, Miss Doodley.
That's right, we're going to authorize a warrant to supersede those documents so fast it's going to make your head spin. It's going to make your head spin.
Well, most of the tenants had spins anyway. Now show these lawyers scum the door, Poopsie.
Sure thing, Miss Deadly. What door?
Actually, the door's not necessary. I have a plan of my own.
What the hell is that?
Well, thanks, girlfriend. What? The Devil Girl and I happen to be best friends from college. We have the same taste in men, and she happens to owe me a favor. Kathy's dip recipe saves me again.
Hey, Raoul, old buddy, old pal. How'd you know that the documents were inside my arm?
Perhaps he should tell you. Jenkins!
Surprise bitches! And Jamie.
Jenks, what were the papers doing in Connie's arm?
Well, before I left, I borrowed the daft flower charms arm for personal reasons of my own, and I simply left the bugger in there.
Well, thanks, Jenks. You saved the day.
Right, now I guess you won't complain about the air conditioning all the time.
Well, actually, the heater is starting to act up.
What's that, Jenny? I'm losing transmission again. Transmission feedback sound.
Oh, Jenkins.
Huh. Jenkins, I sure hope you wash this after you're done with it.
Hey, where are we? This is good for a lawsuit.
You know what I like? Like being a lawyer.
Hey, is that raw? From
Hey,
Mars?
stop trying it on. Stop trying it on. Doesn't fit.
Hey, what's this button do?